Next on Human Target.
What's up, Doc?
It's one of my own patients who's trying to kill me.
Most of Michaelson's patients are pretty severe cases of schizophrenia capable of exhibiting violence.
I'll kill you! I'll kill her!
He's just a boy.
What about his gift?
His sixth sense?
You know, I can feel things. Killed someone.
This has now become a homicide.
I feel you're not really Dr. Michelson.
Any more problems in school this week?
Didn't go.
I thought we said you were going to give it another try.
I already know everything they're going to teach me. Why should I go?
Remember how we agreed that there's more to school than academics?
I don't want to talk about school.
All right. You choose the subject.
Fear.
Are you afraid of something?
No. You are.
What am I afraid of?
Don't ask me. Ask Alexander.
Kevin Ridley, February 17th. I'm afraid the boy is slipping further into alienation and withdrawal. No new relationships formed. Definite hostility towards me today. And the clairvoyance is still quite strong. He plays with us, teasing me, sharing very little. He mentioned Alexander again, as if he were someone I should know. Terminated therapy early. Come in.
Well, you got 40 minutes till Mrs. Perry. Lunch or phone calls?
I think I might lie down for a little while. I didn't get much sleep last night.
Not another threatening call.
It's probably nothing, just a stupid message on the machine.
I still think you should tell the police about this. What if this person...
I believe you mentioned something about lunch.
Yes. I can go out for some Chinese.
Excellent.
Your mail and Dr. Langford called.
Okay, thank you.
What's up, Doc? It's me. Welcome to your very own office in your very own home. Swell taste. I've always said that about you. Out here's where the beautiful Elena sits, guarding your precious time with her short skirts and her blue eyes. I see you eat a little better than your poor patients. Drink better, too. Of course, you're the reason they live the way they do. Cappuccino? How continental? Do you take sugar? Rat poison? Or maybe something messier in the middle of the night? It's easy to get into your house, you know. I do it all the time. Comforting, isn't it? Like the comfort you offer for $150 an hour. But it'll all be over soon, and I'll set your patients free. But until then, watch your back, Doc.
Doctor?
Doctor! Doctor, you all right? Doctor!
Yeah, I'm okay.
You okay?
Okay.
Lay down. Lay down. What happened?
I don't know.
You mean to tell me Mushu Pork saved this guy's life?
The doctor's assistant walked in with his takeout lunch just as the tape blew up.
I wonder what his fortune cookie said.
How many times do I have to show you how to use those things?
Doctor didn't recognize the voice on the tape?
No, I'd never heard it before.
Has Michelson contacted the police yet?
Yeah, an investigation's underway, but the doctor himself is stalling it. He refuses to hand over the patient's files.
Confidentiality problem, right?
Which is one of the reasons he's asking for our help. He wants to keep anything from going public. Most of Michelson's patients are pretty severe cases: personality disorders, schizophrenia, manic depressive. Almost all of them capable of exhibiting violence. You have to be very careful where we step with this one.
Well, it sounds to me like you've already decided to take the case.
Maybe I have.
Not a lot of shrinks on your Christmas list, are there, Chris?
No. That's for sure.
Excuse me, doctor.
Yeah.
This is your new patient, Christopher Chance.
Welcome, Mr. Chance.
Hello, doctor.
Thank you, Elaine. Do you mind if I leave the music on?
No, not at all. Verity, it's beautiful.
Achingly so. Well, my new patient, then. I suppose this pretense is necessary.
I have certain rules, doctor. Secrecy is one of them.
Living with other people's secrets can get very lonely.
We're here to talk about you.
What makes you think I wasn't?
When I take over someone's identity, I make the decisions according to my own judgment. Now, in your
So
case,
wary of authority, you have to be in complete control. And no offense, Mr. Chance, it's just that I find all this fascinating. I know a great deal about you from an acquaintance of mine.
who?
Doesn't really matter. I just became intrigued with the idea that a man would choose to spend his life becoming other people, people in mortal danger. I've tried to follow your career, never thinking that I would call on you for help myself.
And what have you found?
Ah, well, as you know, that's sometimes a dangerous question to ask a therapist. I found a fearless, highly intelligent, what should we call you? Assassin.
No, I was a soldier in a war.
Yes, of course. Interesting how much you dislike the term, though. Almost as much as you dislike psychiatrists.
Since you think you know me so well, why don't you tell me, why would I take your case?
Did I mention your intelligence? I'm sure I did. You've already realized it's one of my own patients who's trying to kill me.
Transference.
Precisely. The patient's frustration at his own problems is turned against the person who identifies them, the therapist.
Someone full of anger.
Perhaps you were such a man, Mr. Chance. Perhaps you know what he's feeling.
Who's trying to kill you, Doctor?
Oh, I don't know. I've been through my patients' files over and over, and I don't know. Time, however, is no longer on my side, or his.
Yet you withhold information from the police that could help.
From the police, yes, but I'm willing to share it with you. I don't want to die, Mr. Chance. Yet I am a doctor. I want, if at all possible, to save whoever is trying to kill me.
A great dilemma.
I'm in turmoil about this, yes. As you are. In some ways, we're a great deal alike, aren't we, Mr. Chance?
We're about to become even more alike, Doctor. I'll be back at 6 to pick you up.
Impressive.
Okay, let's get started.
Just have a seat right here. Let me put this on you and answer all of Chris's questions.
I'll need to know your daily routine. What you do, where you go.
As you know, I live and work in the same house. After breakfast in the mornings, I usually catch up on notes or read journals until Elena arrives.
Can you please tell us as much as you can about her, Doctor?
She's a former patient. She completed therapy about 3 years ago.
Full check.
You got it.
Of Elena?
Well, she does have complete access to your home, your office, and your files.
So she does.
Continue.
My first appointment is at 8, and I see patients until 7 p.m. unless I've scheduled an evening session.
More throat.
At any given time, I carry a client list of about 30 people.
All of whom know where you work and live, right?
Occupational hazard. Or are you perhaps implying that I've invited this in some way?
Analysis is a two-way street, Doctor.
Touché, Mr. Chance. Touché, Mr. Chance.
It's a match.
I have only one caveat, Mr. Chance. I can't allow you to treat my patients.
I have to take over your sessions.
And I'm asking you simply to listen and take notes. I'll look them over later and advise you what course to take.
Agreed. Now I need to see your files.
I'm trusting you to respect the privacy of our patients.
Chris, we've got an incoming call from our splice into the doctor's pager.
Okay.
Hello, this is Dr. Michelson.
Hi, Doctor, it's Elena.
I just got an urgent message on your service. It seems that Brian Harper's wife has been severely beaten. The police are looking for him. And she told him to try you, thinking he might go to your office.
Thank you, Elena. I'll be there as quickly as I can.
Okay, bye-bye.
Tell me about Harper.
Brian Harper is one of the patients I've suspected. Delusional, paranoid, violence is very much a part of his history. If he does come to my office, I have to be there for him.
All right, we'll go together. Libby, you can keep working on the files.
Got it. Be careful.
Brian Harper has been a patient for nearly 2 years.
Has he ever threatened you?
Not openly, but he can be quite unstable.
Isn't this usually locked?
Yes, it's on a buzzer from the inside. Brian? Hello?
Dr. Michelson, thank God you're here.
Elena, you all right?
I did, yes, I'm fine. I just came by to see if you needed me, and I went in your office, and
Have you heard anything from Brian Harper?
the police just called. He's in custody, but they need to talk to you.
Doctor! message.
There, this is Detective Franco.
Finally got my message, huh, Doc?
We're not keeping you from anything, are we, Detective?
Oh, my brother-in-law's getting married in an hour. Who are you?
Christopher Chancer.
And what's your angle on this?
I'm an associate of Dr. Michelson.
Another shrink?
Something like that, yeah.
Just what this world needs. Your boy's in the tank. Here's his handiwork.
Can we see him now?
Look, I know where you stand on us seeing your files, Michelson. But what do you say we ignore that rule on this one and you get us some professional background information on this guy?
I believe I requested to see my patient.
He's all yours.
Do you want to tell me what happened, Brian?
Who's he?
His name is Christopher. He's a friend.
Not mine. Stay away, both of you.
Why, Brian? We're here to help.
No, you're not.
Why do you think that, Brian?
You told me to give her another chance. But she failed.
So you hurt her?
She failed. I didn't want to. I love her. I love her so much. You know that? You're the only one who knows that. Tell them. Please tell her.
I'll tell them. I will. But you're going to have to cooperate. You need to tell them what happened and let them help you.
No!
Brian, it's for your own good.
You told them I was crazy, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. I can't trust anybody. I'll kill you! And I'll kill her! I'll kill all of them. I will, because I love her. I love her! Do you hear me, Doc? She failed! She failed!
It'll be all right now. It's going to be all right. It's all right.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Just rest. Rest, man. Rest.
Are you two all right?
Yes, I think so.
Well, what do I do with this guy? Send him over to county hospital?
No, let him be. He'll rest now. I'll check on him later. You'll have a full day of appointments, Mr. Chance. Your first patient is Martin Steele. This man has tried to hurt me, threatened me several times. He's on that list I gave you.
I understand.
You'll also be seeing a boy named Kevin. Unbelievable.
Excuse me, doctor. I just thought you should know that Stan Jackson canceled at 1, but Edith Monroe is on the waiting list today, so I scheduled her instead.
Good.
Also, Kevin Ridley is here, and I think you should know that he was going through the files again the other day when I had my back turned.
Be more careful when he's around. Send him in, please.
Kevin can come in now.
Kevin, good morning.
What's my puzzle today?
Too easy. I have a better one. When is a man not himself? When he's an imposter.
You know, when I was a little kid, my parents, they must have thought I was gifted or something because they gave me this paint-by-numbers set. And it had this clown on black velvet. Does that mean anything, Doc?
You inherited your bad taste from your parents.
Hey, you know, this is my hour, pal, right?
You don't need a pro to tell you you're crazy.
Excuse me, doctor. Chris asked me to monitor the police computers. Brian Harper's just been released from police custody. His lawyer posted bail.
How is that possible? Assault and battery?
Most everything is bailable these days.
He'll need me right away. Is there some way we can contact Mr. Chance immediately?
Absolutely.
Painting's gone.
Yes.
What happened to your VCR?
It's in for repairs.
Like me coming here. I get to see a famous psychiatrist twice a week. For repairs.
Is that how you see our sessions?
Yeah, I'm different, right? I need to be fixed so I can be like other kids. Play dumb stuff like baseball and video games.
Maybe you're not as different from the other kids as you think.
Don't forget. I can still feel things, Doctor. Like now. Why don't you answer your call?
Answer what call?
Someone's trying to reach you, Doctor.
Come on, Chris.
He's with a patient.
I realize that this is a pulse beeper. Chris can feel it vibrate if I'm trying to page him. That way no one around him can hear it.
Session's over. I have nothing else to say.
We still have 20 minutes, Kevin.
Go ahead. Talk to your friend.
Do you need anything?
No, thanks. Just hold my calls until Mr. Field arrives, please.
What's the problem, Libby?
Brian Harper's lawyer just bailed him out.
That was a mistake. He's much too fragile to be unsupervised right now.
We'll both go to him. Jeff, you drive the doctor and stay close. I'll meet you at Harper's as soon as I can get there.
That's his car. He must be here. Let me go in first.
No way.
A stranger will frighten him.
Look, you go in, I go in. Those are the rules, okay? Looks deserted.
You check upstairs. I'll look around down here. If you find him, don't try to approach him.
Yeah,
Just
but-
call for me the minute you see him.
Yeah, but doctor,
Mr. Doctor.
I think he went out this way. Come on.
Dr. Michelson.
I was too late.
Folks, please just stay back behind the fence there.
What happened?
We're not at liberty to say.
Step by step in Brian's treatment, we were making progress. I should have spent more time with him yesterday, tried to talk things over.
It wouldn't have helped. You can scratch suicide, Doctor. This has now officially become a homicide investigation.
Murder?
Yeah? Coroner says he was dead before he was hung. He doesn't know from what yet. Oh, and here's another surprise. Look familiar?
It's my business card.
Turn it over. Both you gentlemen are part of my investigation now. I'll be in touch.
This killer is having trouble getting to me, so he's going after my patients. I'm not the only target now.
Do your patients know each other? Group therapy sessions, anything like that?
No, I only see people individually.
If that's the case, then this attack on Harper may be a move to draw you into the open. What we have to do is isolate you instead.
How?
You're going on a vacation, Doctor.
Oh, that's impossible.
Look, there's a killer stalking you. If he thinks you're leaving town for a while, it may force him to make his move at you now.
Home?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, Doc. See you at the ranch.
Yep.
Oh, doctor. I haven't reached Kathy Goodman yet, but she isn't due till Friday. And everyone else seems to be fine for rescheduling. And Dr. Langford's office is very cooperative. He's on line 3.
Langford on 3, thank you. Hello? Yes, doctor. Thank you for filling in for me. I know it's sudden. I just felt it was the best time to get away. Well, I'm rather busy preparing for the trip, but if you insist... Fine then, 4 o'clock, your office. See you there. Elena, I don't want to be disturbed for a while.
Libby, I want to speak with Dr. Michelson.
He's right here, Chris.
Doctor, why wasn't I told about Langford?
You've seen him?
I'm scheduled to at 4.
My fault. I should have thought to tell you. He's the one I normally refer my patients to when I'm out of town. He's a colleague and a good one.
Are there any other surprises I should be aware of?
No, but watch your step with Langford. We've known each other for years. He may spot a problem.
What might he ask me?
About some of my more complex cases. Kevin Ridley, for example. He's fascinated by him.
All right, I've met Kevin already.
Just take your cues from Langford. He usually refers to Kevin as the boy. Good luck, Mr. Chance.
Tea or scotch today, Anthony?
It's a little early for a drink, isn't it?
Tea it is.
I appreciate your helping me at the last moment.
Don't we always help each other?
Of course. Thank you.
Frankly, I think it's a good idea you're taking some time off. Where are you going, by the way?
Just up to the lakes for a little rest.
Good. You know, my main concern is the boy. You don't anticipate any trouble?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
All right, I'll accept that. But remember, Anthony, we're just beginning to unlock his secrets. He's responding now. You don't want to lose him.
No, I don't want to lose him.
You don't think he'll try to contact you while you're away, do you?
I don't think so, but if he should, I have every confidence you'll be able to help him.
It's supposed to be waterproof. I don't understand the breakdown.
Mr. Chance, how was your meeting with Dr. Langford?
I danced and I'd lived. You're right about him. Oh, he seemed very perceptive. Guarded, but advancing on me like I was one of his patients.
Did he ask about Kevin?
The boy, yeah, he did. He seemed intent on him to the exclusion of anyone else.
You know what? I bet you it's this new adhesive.
What more can you tell me about Kevin?
He's a genius. He was off the charts on the Stanford-Binet test, probably the source of much of his trouble. You see, Kevin's intelligence doesn't link him to his peers, thus his severe antisocial behavior. He sees himself as an adult. Intellectually, in fact, he is, but emotionally, he's just a boy, 15 years old and suffering all the normal contradictions of being a teenager.
What about his gift?
His sixth sense? His feelings, as he calls them?
Yeah. You referred to it in our session together. What's your assessment of it?
I've never really put much stock in it. Just a game he plays.
Call coming in on Dr. Michelson's pager line. Kevin Ridley on line 1.
Where can I take it?
No, I'll take it.
Kevin, this is Dr. Michelson.
You were thinking about me.
Yes, I was.
You're going away.
That's right. But I'll only be gone for a few weeks. Dr. Langford will be available for you.
I need to see you. Tonight.
That's not possible, Kevin.
I'll be in your office. I can get in, you know.
Listen to me.
Someone's gonna die, Doctor.
You must stay here, Doctor. You ready, Follow?
All set. Mr. Chance, listen to me. Listen carefully. I told you going in, you cannot treat my patients. You heard Kevin on the phone. You heard the stress in his voice. I have to go with you.
No.
Mr. Chance, you're not a doctor.
All right, come with me then. But under no circumstances will you enter your home until I say so. We understand one another.
Perfectly.
Down a foot, Doc.
You startled me.
Forget where the light switch is?
What's this all about, Kevin? What are you doing here?
I needed to see you right away.
And I've come.
Someone's trying to kill me.
How do you know?
I feel it. The same way I feel you're not really Dr. Michelson.
Of course I'm Dr. Michelson. Who else would I be? You're soaking wet. Come in here. We'll start a fire. Tell me why you think your life is in danger.
What's in the jungle?
What jungle?
You think about the jungle, being alone.
I've never been in the jungle.
Yes, you have. You were fighting. Alone. You know, I can feel things.
Who's after you, Kevin?
No fear. But no trust. You only trust yourself.
Your sense of drama is working overtime tonight.
You know what really gives you away?
What's that?
Alexander isn't with you. Wait.
What is it?
No, please, no. No. I feel him now. Someone's in danger.
Who, Kevin?
You don't believe me, do you? No one ever does.
I do believe you. Now, who is Alexander?
If you were Dr. Michelson, you'd know. It's happening again.
you all right? I want you to tell me more about Alexander.
He wants me dead. He wants Dr. Michelson dead. He tried to get me to kill myself.
But you were too strong, weren't you?
Yeah, I was stronger. I made Alexander go away.
And now he's coming back, and he's after you.
He killed someone. We have to stop him.
Kevin, we'll stop him together. We won't let him come out.
But he's already here.
Kevin, listen to me carefully.
No, you don't believe me. You never believe me.
I do. I know you're not lying. You think Alexander is a real person.
He is real. And he's closer now. He's here.
Kevin, it's the storm. They'll come back on in a minute.
Hey, if I take you to him, then will you believe me?
All right. Take me to him.
For protection. In there. You see? He's real.
What's up, Doc?
I'll free them! I'll free them all!
Kevin! Are you all right? Dr. Michelson? Michelson, tell me where you are. I can help you.
You can't help anyone, Dr. Michelson. You're a failure!
Is that what you think?
Over here!
Let him go. This is between you and me, isn't it?
He's got to die. They all do.
Why?
Because you can't help them. You promised you would, but you can't.
I try my best, don't I?
They trust you, but you lied. The only way they'll ever be free is if I release them.
I'm the one you want. You said it was my fault, didn't you? Come after me. Kevin is your friend, isn't he, Alexander? He's the only one who talks to you. You don't want to hurt him. You want to hurt me.
Face in the jungle.
Come on, let's get you out of here.
So why didn't you report Michelson if you knew about this multiple personality business?
I was never really sure. I began to notice symptoms of the disorder in Dr. Michelson only a few weeks ago. I was working with him to draw him out, but he wasn't responding very well.
So what did you do?
Well, I encouraged him to take some time off. I was hoping to work with him.
To acknowledge Alexander.
Yes. He was somewhat of a classic alter ego. I know Michelson for years. He was truly a caring and gifted psychiatrist. His problem was he cared too much. He suffered the pain and agony of his patients, and after a while he began to hate himself for not being able to do enough. This manifested itself in a second personality. Alexander blamed Michelson for everyone's problems. Therefore, Michelson had to die.
So he was just trying to kill himself?
No. I believe he was trying to save himself. That's why he called on Mr. Chance here. But Alexander's presence, his violence, prevented it.
And it killed Harper. Looks like Michelson injected him, poisoned him before he strung him up.
I believe if left unchecked, Michelson would have tried to kill all his patients.
To set them free.
Well, at least the kid's okay. Thank you, Doc. I'll see you.
Dr. Langford, Dr. Michelson's case is very bizarre. It's a pretty extreme example, though, isn't it?
Full-blown manifestation? Yes, it's rare. But the tendency is not so uncommon. You see, when a person is driven by stress, say, unhappiness, for example, of who he is and what he's done, he may seek absolution, forgiveness for his sins, if you will. Some people do so by becoming someone else. It's not really so hard to understand, is it?
Kevin, you're still here?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
I wanted to tell you, I'm glad Dr. Michelson didn't hurt you.
Thanks, Kevin.
Weren't you scared when he came after you?
Yeah?
But you told him to.
I was more afraid of what he'd do to you.
I used to be scared of everything.
Till you found out how easy it was to frighten others. It's easy to hurt someone like that, Kevin. The hard thing is getting over your own fears.
Think I ever will?
I don't know if anybody ever does. But it gets a little easier once you realize that you're not the only one out there that's afraid. Is that your parents?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Next, on human target. Seems like a pretty clear case of self-defense.
Mike shouldn't have to die for what happened.
The way to stop him is to get inside.
Going to prison? Like in Nam? The VC captured Chris, put him in a tiger cage for 10 days. They messed him up real bad. He could lose it in there.
Hold him still.
Full alert! There's a break in progress.
I'm David Brinkley. This Sunday, Margaret Thatcher and General Brent Scowcroft of the White House on what we should or can do about the mass murders in Bosnia. Sunday.
Stay tuned for Commish next.